This video will cover moderate questions regarding the topic of arithmetic sequence. This is the first question. T5 plus T6 plus T7 equals 66. We can rewrite as T5 is A plus 4D plus T6 is A plus 5D plus T7 is A plus 6D equals 66. Then add them together. 3A plus 15D equals 66. Then divide by 3 on each side. Now we have A plus 5D equals 22. Then T12 plus T13 plus T14 equals 129. Then we can rewrite as A plus 11D plus A plus 12D plus A plus 13D equals 129. Then add them together. 3A plus 36D equals 129. Then divide by 3 on each side. Now we have A plus 12D equals 43. And A plus 5D equals 22. Then A plus 12D equals 43. Then subtract. This is cancelled. Then minus 7D equals minus 21. Then divide by minus 7 on each side. We have D equals 3. Then put D equals 3 in here. Then A plus 5D equals 22. Then A plus 15 equals 22. Then A equals 7. General term Tn equals A plus n minus 1D. Then A is 7 plus n minus 1 times D equals 3. 7 plus 3n minus 3 equals 3n plus 4. General term Tn equals 3n plus 4. Number 2. Term 3 plus term 6 equals minus 11. Then A plus 2D plus A plus 5D equals minus 11. Then 2A plus 7D equals minus 11. Then next one. Term 8 plus term 10 equals 52. So A plus 7D plus A plus 9D equals 52. Then 2A plus 16D equals 52. Then solve this system. 2A plus 7D equals minus 11. 2A plus 16D equals 52. Then subtract, cancel. 7D minus 16D is minus 9D equals minus 11 minus 52 is minus 63. Then divide by minus 9 on each side. T equals 7. Then put in here. Then 2A plus 7D equals minus 11. 2A plus 49 equals minus 11. Then 2A equals minus 60. A equals minus 30. The general term Tn equals A plus n minus 1 D. Then n is 20 equals A is minus 30 plus n minus 1 times D equals minus 30 plus 19 times 7, which is 103. Therefore, 20th term equals 103. Number 3, the product of outside equals the product of inside. So 9 term 6 equals 5 term 11. Then 9 times a plus 5d equals 5 times a plus 10d. If you don't understand, you can use this way. Term 6 to term 11 equals 5 to 9. Then you can use cross multiply. You will see this one. Back to the original. Expand 9a plus 45d equals 5a plus 50d. Then move 5a to the left equals 50d minus 45d move to the right. Then 4a equals 5d. Then divide by 4 on each side. A equals 5 over 4d. Term 3 equals 13. That means a plus 2d equals 13. Then a is 5 over 4d plus 2d equals 13. Then times 4 on each side. Then 5d plus the first one. Second one is 8d equals the last one is 52. Then 13d equals 52. Then divide by 13 on each side. D equals 4. Then put in here a equals 5 over 4 times 4, which is 5. The general term Tn equals a plus n minus 1d. Now n equals 15. Then a is 5 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 4. So 5 plus 14 times 4, which is 61. So 15th term is 61. Number 4. Since you need the first term and the common difference to find the general term, you usually need two equations, but there is only one. So the ordinary student can solve this problem, and they worry about how to get two values when there is only one given equation. When he feels there is no way to solve any problem, just to do what you can do. Then shall we start? The first one, T5 plus T10 plus T12 equals 9. Then T5 is a plus 4d plus a plus 9d plus a plus 11d equals 9. Then combine together, 3a plus 24d equals 9. Divide by 3 on each side. A plus 8d equals 3. Now, will you think again? There is only one question, so it is impossible to find a and d. Shall we look at this one? T4 plus T8 plus T11 plus T13 is a plus 3d plus a plus 7d plus a plus 10d plus a plus 12d equals 4a plus 32d. Now can you see it? Take out the common factor 4, then a plus 8d. Then 4 times a plus 8d is 3. The final answer is 12. This is why we don't need to find a and d. We just need to find what a plus 8d is. Number 5, the first one, T3 plus T5 equals 20. Then a plus 2d plus a plus 4d equals 20. Then 2a plus 6d equals 20. Then divide by 2 on each side. We have a plus 3d equals 10. The second one, T2 times T4 equals 40. Then T2 is A plus D times A plus 3D equals 40. And A plus D times A plus 3D is 10 equals 40. Then A plus D is 4. A plus 3D equals 10. And A plus D equals 4. Then subtract 3D minus D equals 2D. Then 10 minus 4 equals 6. Then D is 3. And then put in here A plus D equals 4. A is 1. The general term Tn equals A plus n minus 1D. Now n is 12. Term 12 equals 1 plus n minus 1, which is 11 times 3. The final answer is 34. Then T12 is 34. Number 6. The second term and the fifth term have the same absolute value. That means absolute value of T2 equals absolute value of T5. And opposite signs, that means T2 equals minus T5 or minus T2 equals T5. I will take this one. T2 is A plus D equals minus T5 is A plus 4D. Then A plus D equals minus A minus 4D. Then 2A equals minus 5D. Then A equals minus 5 over 2D. Then A's term is minus 9. A's term is minus 9. A plus 7D equals minus 9. Then A is minus 5 over 2D plus 7D equals minus 9. Then times 2 on each side. Minus 5D plus 14D equals minus 18. Then 9D equals minus 18. Now D equals minus 2. Then A is minus 5 over 2 times D, which is minus 2. Make positive, cancelled. Then A is 5. The general term Tn equals A plus n minus 1D. Then A is 5. N minus 1 times D is minus 2. Equals 5 minus 2n plus 2. Which is 7 minus 2n. The general term Tn equals minus 2n plus 7. Number 7. If four numbers form an arithmetic sequence such that the sum of the four numbers is 26, that means T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 equals 26, then A plus D plus A plus 2D plus A plus 3D equals 26. Then combine together. 4A plus 6D equals 26. Then divide by 2 on each side. We have 2A plus 3D equals 13. The product of the second and third term is, the product of second and third term is 18 more than term 1 times term 4. A plus D times A plus 2D equals 18 plus T1 is A times T4 is A plus 3D. Then expand. A squared plus 2AD plus AD, which is 3AD plus 2D squared equals 18 plus A squared plus 3AD. Then a squared is cancelled. Then 3ad is also cancelled. Then 2d squared equals 18. Then d squared equals 9. Then d is plus minus 3. The first, if d equals 3, then use this one. 2a plus 3d equals 13. Then 2a plus 9 equals 13. Then 2a equals 4. Then a is 2. That means the first term is 2 and increases by 3. The four numbers are 2, 5, 8, and 11. Number 2, if d equals minus 3, then 2a plus 3d equals 13. Then 2a minus 9 equals 13. Then 2a equals 22. A equals 11. That means the first term is 11 and decreases by 3. So 11, 8, 5, 2. Then by 1 and 2, the four numbers are 2, 5, 8, 11. This is the last one. Number A. The multiple of 6 between 50 and 253 means greater than 50 and less than 253. It's easy to find the least multiple of 6, which is greater than 50. This is the first term, is 54. What about the greatest multiple of 6 less than 253? There are more students than expected who can find this number even with a calculator. Shall we get it together? First, if we do 253 divided by 6 equals 42.1666 like that, that means 6 times 42.1666 makes 253. Then 6 times 42 is here, which is 252. And the next one, 6 times 43 is here, which is 258. The first term is 54, then the last term is 252. Number B, now we know T1 is 54, the last term Tn equals 252, the general term Tn equals a plus n minus 1d, then Tn is 252 equals 54 plus n minus 1 times d equals 6, then move 54 to the left, which is 198 equals n minus 1 times 6, then divide by 6 on each side, n minus 1 equals 33. Then n equals 34. The answer is 34 terms. Or, if we just want an answer without having to show how to solve it, the first term is 54, then the last term is 252. As you know, the 54 is 6 times 9, then after that 6 times 10. Keep going, then last one is 6 times 42. Then think about only the numbers. Then 9, 10, 11, keep going until 42. Then how many numbers are there? 42 minus 9 plus 1, which is 34. We have the same answer. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, read them in a comment below, and I will address them in a future video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.